I love making people feel uncomfortable. Like if you're gonna make me feel uncomfortable, I'm coming for you.
See that?
So if you have me in your chair and they talking about girls, I'll be like, nah, but I'm talking to a guy. Do you want to hear about that? Cut my hair.
Sometimes people, the different, sexual orientation get treated differently, and especially in the barbershop. Do you feel like your experience in the barbershop has been where people treat you differently?
When I was younger, I definitely felt a lot of apprehension and anxiety about going to the barbershop. I'm gonna put it like this, when you're young, because I was getting my hair cut when I'm 3, 4, 5, right? So I'm not having big conversations about gayness with myself. Right? But what I did notice is that the men there were they didn't seem like real people to me. What I understood to be true was that they were overcompensating. It seemed extra. Like the barbershop was like an extra place. Like everybody was mad loud. Everybody was cursing really loudly and talking about women in a way which I never really heard people talk about women.
That might have been a bad shop that you was at.
It was all of the shops, yo. I grew up in East New York. It was all of the shops. All of them were like that.
I don't know, man, because I grew up in barbershops that was more, I don't even want to say corporate, but they wasn't a whole lot of yelling. If they did, if somebody started getting too loud, we'd be like, yo, man, keep it down, man. We, moving to New York City from Portland, lots more gay clients. Once the barber-client relationship is established, it's kind of like if they paying money, I don't care what they do when they leave, you know?
That's the way it should be. When I was in this space and I'm like I'm fully aware of my gayness, and I went into a barbershop. I actually used to go to a barbershop really close to here on St. Nick. If I'm not mistaken, this is the barbershop. The level of homophobia in that barbershop was crazy. I remember there was a dude, he cut hair right on that side over there. I know that barber was gay.
Yeah.
But he was trying to overcompensate so hard that he was like the loudest homophobic one, which is what probably was also a dead giveaway that he was gay.
Yeah.
But I remembered everybody would love to partake in those conversations, right? Like they love to get in the conversation and talk more about people who already are so alienated and who already have such a really, really rough time navigating anyway. And I realized that at a young age, I was like, black men and this, what I'm experiencing right now, is everybody's performing. It didn't feel like there was anything really genuine happening because that guy was lying. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the biggest thing.
And that's another
that I
thing. That's right there. You go to have one experience, and that's that shop.
Yeah.
That's that shop. Because when you come into a shop and they got, like my shop, for instance, we got a bunch of grown men in there that we've all lived in different places around the world, met different types of people. So it's not like, oh man, this dude is gay. It's like, did you want to get a haircut today? That's it.
So if you having a question and the dude started talking about how he likes or how he's talking to this dude as loudly as everybody else is talking about and all of this stuff, how do you think everybody will respond?
You can't do that in my chair. When we talk getting loud and stuff, we getting loud about some sports. Dudes ain't standing up getting loud talking about some chick they knocked off. But I talk to them, but most of them, they know I don't want to hear about that. Like, I'm a dude.
Yeah, so the dudes
Nah, but like,
they dudes too.
But I have never really had one of my gay clients. Maybe they said they got a date, or maybe they came with with their date and they both getting a cut, but they never try to get into detail with me like that because they know that like that's not my personal like thing. And I'm not gonna talk to this gay dude about what I did with this girl because I know he ain't really probably trying to hear that.
A lot of shops, I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Are like that. And my thing is like, I love making people feel uncomfortable. Like if you're gonna make me feel uncomfortable, I'm coming for you.
See that?
So if you have me in your chair, and like which has happened, and they talking about girls, I'll be like, nah, but I'm talking to a guy. Do you want to hear about that? Cut my hair. The world defaults to heterosexuality. So the barbershop is gonna default to heterosexuality.
It's the only place where black dudes can come together and talk about anything.
Yeah.
If it's sexuality, religion, politics, without any interference from some human resource, some white people telling them you can or can't say that. This conversation right here, it happened in a barbershop before. It made everybody be a little bit more like, man, I mean, really like, do it really matter? Like, we getting haircuts here.
The barbershop is actually a place that can be used for like transformative, especially when we talk about the relations between gay men and straight black men in particular.
Yeah.
Because I don't think what people understand is that if you are a gay man and a straight man, you like, and being able to talk to each other, it's a powerful situation. Like being able to say, this is my experience, this is yours.
Yeah.
In my experience, a lot of black straight men have a hard time navigating certain spaces. The way that people view black men, And then also it's because of the other way around. Like as a black man, do I feel safe here? Can I express myself here? I want to say this, but I don't know if I can. They may think that I'm too this or too that, right?
Yeah.
Oftentimes, even when it comes to women, a lot of guys will say to me, oh, yo, is that girl single? I'm like, so you trying to use me, the gay dude, as an avenue to talk to this woman, right? But you don't talk to me when it's time to actually consider, well, why do I like this girl? Well, what kind of women am I gonna choose in general? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I think like we have a lot of...
You can't expect heterosexual men to think that dynamically. Men is the same dudes that just go watch games of people just trying to hurt each other, and sports are that. Like, you can't make the barbershop the beauty salon. It's like a man cave, the barbershop. I know it's just a place of business, but it's the last place. Women, they talking too. They got a voice now.
But we ain't talking about women. We're talking about a gay dude. We're talking about gay dudes. And when we talk about this village, right? We talk about black people in the village, and we talk about how we work as a community. Gay people are important to the community. We're very important because we understand and we fill in gaps that you will never understand. Women are important because they fill in gaps that you will never understand. And straight men are important because they fill in gaps. But straight men have a disposition of not wanting to listen. If we're having a conversation and I'm letting you know as a gay man what my experience is and you're letting me know, then there's room to learn. If a woman is telling you stuff, there's room to learn it, and it goes that way. So we have to figure out, when I talk about the barbershop, yeah, it may lead heterosexual, but we still gotta talk about politics. We still have to talk about stocks. We still have to talk about upward mobility. We still have to talk about the generational wealth gap.
I never thought that if it was a gay dude there, that I was like making him feel away by talking about me and a lady. I never thought about that. So that's one thing that where it's a disconnect. We didn't even think of that. You know, we thinking that the barbershop is the one place where we could say whatever we want to say, no human resources. I guess you do kind of gotta be a little bit more aware of your surroundings nowadays, and everybody gotta be a little more like open-minded to listening to the other person's perspective.